I feel like I keep sitting high on top of the world.
Alright you guys, so this video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be going over a bunch of tips and stuff for signing up for Doordash. So this is stuff like that I didn't really know because I was just like, ooh, Doordash, I can make extra money on the side. So when I downloaded Doordash, I didn't really even do Doordash. I was still working my 9 to 5, and this was like 2 years ago when I signed up. I was like, I went out one time and didn't make any money, and I was like, all right, I'm not gonna do this. Tossed the bag to the side. I lost the red card. I don't even know. I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna do this. I think I lost it, or I was like, when I moved up here to Central Florida, I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna do it. Snip and shredded it. But basically you want to sign up for Doordash. First of all, you got to download the app and then wait for the red card to come. The red card takes like 7 to 10 business days, depending on whatever they do. And then you definitely want to get a hot bag. I don't think they send you one for free anymore. They want you to pay for it. So I'm going to insert a clip with showing when I show you all the bags that I have. So get ready for that in 3, 2, 1. All right, you guys, so I'm going to show you the bags that I use. You could either get them yourselves, check them out, but to me, these are the ones that I use, so I'm kind of partial. I really like them. The first one I'm going to show you is my Doordash bag. That's the first hot bag that I've ever owned. So this one is pretty bad. It's not bad. It's really good when you first get it, but I've used it for months now, so I don't know how people keep theirs really good. But mine is not. It doesn't have anything on the sides. It's just a bag on the sides. Show y'all. No like little pockets on the outsides, nothing. The good thing I do like about this bag is the zip. It zips like this instead of all the way around. I don't like those kind of bags, and I do have one of those, so I will get to that in a little bit. But this is the Doordash one, and on the inside, of course, it's going to have the aluminum, but y'all, mine is falling apart. I don't know how you stop that, but the whole inside, if you can see that, the aluminum is falling apart. So I use this one if I have like 4 or 5 bags of food for the customers. I will use this one. Otherwise, I try not to anymore because it does look so bad. It's even like ripping on the side. I don't know if that's because I try to put the McDonald's bags in here or what, because the McDonald's bags, they barely fit in this one. But like I said, I don't try to use this one anymore. But I got this one from Doordash when I signed up, because I signed up like last year, but I never actually did it. So they sent me the bag for free when I did sign up, but now I think you actually have to pay for them. They're like $8, so I would not buy this one again. But if you could get it for cheaper than $8, then I would buy it because of the fact that it does have the zipper on the top. It makes it very easy to open it. So the next one I'm going to show you, over there, boo boo, is my POSTMATES bag, excuse me. And this one I really like. I like that it has, again, the zipper at the top. Zip it up. This one, it'll stay like this pretty much. The Doordash one flops down. It opens up pretty big inside, and again, it's gonna have that like aluminum inside, and it does have that black piece at the bottom, so it'll stay up like this. And it has these on the side, so where you could put like the bottled drinks on the outside, and if they give it to you, that way if you put the food inside, you're not putting the bottled drink inside or the canned drink inside with the hot food, because then it could get the hot food cold, or the hot food could get the drink warm. So I really like this one. This is one of my favorite bags. My next bag that I have this little one. This is the smallest bag that I have. And I got this because one day it was like a last minute decision that I was going to drive for like 2 hours in the morning. I think it was like a Saturday morning, like 8 o'clock. And I was like, you know what? Let me just drive for a couple hours. So I didn't have my bags in the car because I was driving the other car. So I just stopped at Publix and grabbed this little guy. I don't know if it says Publix on it. No, it doesn't say Publix, but I did get it from Publix. They sell it for like $3.99, pretty cheap. But it is really small. It's my smallest bag. There's nothing on the outside. No little pockets on the outside, but it does have the aluminum on the inside to keep the stuff hot. And then this bag actually closes all the way around. So I do not like it, but it is the smallest one that I have. But you know, I keep it because it's still a bag, you know? And then the next bag that I have is going to be, let me show you all my pizza bag. I think I got this from Uber, the Uber website, so I'll have to check it out and see, and then I can link it for y'all. But it's pretty big. It's pretty big. It does not have pockets on the outside because it is the pizza bag, but it does have, again, the aluminum on the inside. Different kind though. And it fits about 4 pizzas, I would say. It's pretty big. And then, like, if you go to Chili's, the Chili's bag, sometimes if they have a bunch of food, you can just set this up, push it on the inside, put the Chili's bag inside, close it up, close it up. I usually meet them in the middle. It's just easier for me. And then pull the straps up on top and carry it like this. And then if you have the pizza, you just hold the straps and it goes like this. So that is my pizza bag, you guys. And like I said, I will try to link it in the description if you want to check it out for yourself. But for me, it's really good. It fits a bunch of pizzas. Lastly is my Uber bag, and I really like this one. This would be my second bag that I got. As soon as I started Uber, they sent me a notification over the summer, like, oh, we have this bag. It's limited edition, and they had like 4 colors to choose from, or 3 colors. So I really like this one because I like all the stuff that's on it. It's all sweets and pizza, and I love pizza and sweets. But it has the little cubbies on the outside. So you could put, again, bottled drinks here and here on both sides. And they have the little stringy so you can tighten it. It has the straps to where you can just throw it over your shoulder. And then it has the strap here so you can just hold it like this, which this is how I usually carry it. And then when I'm walking away from the customer's house, I usually throw it on my back. And then it has this pocket here, which you could keep like spare napkins and maybe cutlery kits and straws, just in case you forget to grab them or they forget to give them to you. And then open it up, and you can zip it all the way. It zips all the way around underneath the straps, but I don't. And then let me show y'all the inside. The inside, I like it because it has these 4 cup holders. Try and get the camera the right way. 1 on each, 2 on each side, 1, 2 here. Put the cups in there so they stay good. So usually, put you back up. When I go places that have like lots of drinks, I'll put the food in the middle or put the food in a separate bag and put the drinks in there to hold them so they stay good. And that's the bags I use, you guys. That was my little addition for Vanna White. You know, she's gonna retire. No, I'm just kidding. That was all the bags that I use, you guys, and those are my favorites. I don't know if you can get them in your area. I know the Uber Eats one, they don't sell anymore, but they do have one that they do sell. Otherwise, you can go on like Amazon or eBay and just get any hot bags. You definitely want a big sized one, and then I would get 2 smaller ones that, my favorite, zip down the center because that's easiest. You just stick the food in there and zip it. And then my suggestion also is to get a pizza bag because a lot of people order pizza. You have Papa John's, we deliver from Papa John's, Marco's Pizza, and then any pizza restaurants that are local to you guys. So you definitely want to have a pizza bag. So small hot bag, medium size, big pizza bag. Those are the 4 important bags, you know, that you guys want to have. The next things you're going to want to have are plenty of masks. And if you do Uber, they'll send you them for free. So they send you a notification every so often that you can order them or go pick them up for free. And it's like a pack of 10 of the blue ones, which I was wearing the other day. And then right now, of course, you want to have sanitizer so you can sanitize in between every delivery. My hands be so dry because I sanitize so much, but you know, you get used to it. You pick up the food, you sanitize. You drop off the food, you sanitize. And the next thing you're going to want is like a car charger, a phone holder for in the car so you can put the phone up instead of holding it, because that's not very safe, even though I do that. Don't tell anybody. I have one car holder, what do you call that, phone holder in my white car, but then in the Nissan I don't have one. I need to get one pretty soon. But these are just tips for you guys. It's not something that you have to go and do. It just is, I've found it easier to actually put it up, and I need to make it easier in the gray car because that's the one I've been driving. Anyways, enough about that. Also, it's good to get like maybe a little vacuum so you can clean out your car, because getting in and out of the car, of course, it's going to get a little messy. Maybe some wipes to wipe down everything. So if people are coming to your car, it looks clean. So you definitely want to keep your car clean. That's another thing. The next thing I want to talk about is the peak hours. So peak hours for Doordash are going to be lunchtime and dinner time. So that's like 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and then like from 5 to 9. Of course, you have like the breakfast. So if you want to go out like 7 to like maybe 10:30 and then take a break and then go back out. I usually dash from 8 a.m. until about 4:30, usually Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then Thursday and Friday is my nights where I'm like 3 p.m. until about 9:30, 10, and then Fridays I'm usually later till about 11:30. I know it's not very safe, so you don't have to do that. I'm not telling you to dash at night. I'm just saying dinner is really good, especially on the weekends, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So if you feel comfortable dashing at night, definitely dash Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. You could dash the weekends. Of course, that's going to be busy because more people are home. They don't want to cook. I personally don't, because I stay home with my daughter. So every once in a while, I will dash on the weekend, like a Saturday or Sunday, which I have been trying to do. And those videos are up. Super Bowl sucked for me. I did not make any money. The weekend before that I dashed, and I think the weekend before that I did as well. So the last couple weekends I have been dashing, but those are going to be the busiest times. You're going to want to be out when people are going to be ordering food. Doordash will actually tell you where the hotspots are. So once you sign on to Doordash, you could either schedule yourself or just hit dash now if it's busy. So when it's busy, the map is going to be red and it'll say dash now. Sometimes it'll have like $1, $1.50, $2. Those are peak pays. Usually when there's a peak pay, it's dead because everybody's going to be out dashing, so it's not going to send you as many orders, and you want to be careful on the orders that you take, but I'll get into that in a second. So basically you can look at it and it'll have you schedule. Actually, let me go on mine right now. So let me screen record it really quick and then we will see. Hold on one second. All right, so I'm gonna pull up my Doordash. Let me screen record this. Dun, 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 dun. My dog's like, let me out. We need to get a doggy door because he be going in and out like crazy. All right, so right now, this is what my map is looking like. And it's gray for Claremont, and then you see like Leesburg is red. So if I went up there, you can hit it actually in that zone and it'll say navigate and it'll take you to that zone, so that's pretty good. But down here you're going to see the schedule button, so you can hit that and it's going to tell you all the times and the places where you can schedule yourself. I personally don't do that very often. I'll just wait for it to say dash now, because usually for Northwest Orlando, you see that for today there is 1 p.m. until 12 a.m., which is next day, and then 12 a.m. to 1 a.m. So I can hit that and then do 1:30 to midnight. So I'm going to do, let's say 3:30 p.m. till midnight, save dash. And then there we go. I'm scheduled. So if I go back to dash, it's gonna say you're scheduled to dash Florida, Northwest Orlando, February 11th at 3:30 p.m. till 12 a.m. Of course, you can end that early. You do not have to dash the whole time. Hey, why are you barking? Sorry, y'all. And that is that, you guys. That's how you schedule yourself. Like I said, y'all, I don't usually schedule myself. I usually just hit dash now, but every once in a while I do. If I see that it's like my time that I dash, I will schedule myself. And you can change it if it's like 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. and you're not gonna go out till like 12. You usually can hit that you're gonna dash from 12 to 5, the same thing. You just change the time like I just showed you guys. So I scheduled myself. And they will, once you are signed on, which I'm not right now, so I can't show you, but they'll have like little flames, and they call those hotspots. So that's saying like, if it's like maybe like by Chipotle and Hurricane Grill and Wings, they'll put that as like a hotspot. So they're saying that a lot of people are ordering from those restaurants right there. So they're gonna say, hey, head over there. And they usually have 2 to like 5 hotspots in your zone. So you definitely don't want to go out of your zone, because once you go out of your zone, so let's say you pick up from Chipotle and it's a 5-mile delivery, okay? So you go pick up your Chipotle and you deliver it 5 miles to Southwest Orlando. Once you hit Orlando and it's out of your zone, you're most likely not gonna get orders. It'll slow down because you're not in your zone anymore. So you have to think about that. If you're going 5 miles, but it's taking you out of your zone, you have to drive 5 miles back into your zone so you can get orders again. I'm not gonna say it's always like that, because sometimes they will send me orders for like Altamont when I'm always in Apopka. So it's a little weird about that, but that's just my tip for you, is to stay in your zone. Unless you want to try and go to a different zone, you have to end that dash and then drive to the other zone if it's busy. And then if it's not busy, you're in trouble because you're stuck. You know, you're not going to be able to dash, because if you end that one dash, try to chase the other hot spots, the other red spot in the map, if it's not busy by the time you get there, and then you try to go back, maybe it's not busy in the area you were in. So it's like, uh-oh, you know? So you really just want to figure out your area and see where you can make the most money. So if you have a mall or a strip mall that has lots of restaurants, you definitely want to go by the restaurants. You don't want to sit, you know, at the mall if there's no like the strip mall, if there's no restaurants in that strip mall. You want to go, you know, by McDonald's, Taco Bell, Chick-fil-A, or if you want to go by the higher end ones, you have like Outback, Chili's, any steakhouses, any sushi places. Those are always very busy restaurants, so you want to chill by those. So the next thing, you guys, is the wait times. So if you go to a restaurant and it says pickup is by 1:25, and you get there and you're waiting and waiting, number one, you want to text the customer if you're waiting. I would say more than 5 minutes, just to let them know, hey, I'm at the restaurant, I'm still waiting for your food, just as a courtesy. Of course, they can see it on the map, but it's just a courtesy to let them know, hey, I'm waiting for your food. Second, I would say if you're waiting more than 10-15 minutes, drop it and move on to the next. Don't wait there that long, because you're wasting your time and money. You could be getting a better order and that you're not going to have to wait for. And third thing for waiting is if you have stacked orders. So you have 2 orders, maybe you're picking up 2 from the same restaurant, maybe it's 1 from one and 1 from another. Don't wait more than like 5 minutes, because then you're having the other person's food get cold while you're waiting for this other order. So you can have bad ratings and you don't want to get deactivated. So my suggestion, no more than 5 minutes waiting if you have stacked orders, because then the food is getting cold and the customer is not going to be happy with cold food, you guys. The next thing I want to talk about is accepting your orders. So what you want to look for, I'm going to say, is at least $1 a mile. So if they send you a 5-mile order, don't go under $5. You know, you want at least $1 a mile. My rule of thumb is $2. So if it's 3 miles, I'll do it for $6. If it's $2 mile, I won't take nothing under 5. Let's just say that. $5 and under, I won't take, because it's not worth it. If it's $3, they didn't leave a tip, y'all, and you're going to get their food. You want the tip, you know. Some people do take the $3 orders, and that's on you. If you want to decide you want to take the $3 orders, you can. But my experience and my rule of thumb is $5 and over. So if I take a $5 order, I want it to be 2.5 miles or under. I will do it. No, I won't. Why am I lying to y'all? I won't do it if it's like 3 miles and up, because $3, 3 miles for $5 is not that great. And like I said, for 3 miles, I want $6. That is my rule of thumb, $2 a mile. Nothing under $5, because it's $5 and up, y'all. That's it. You really gotta get to know your area though, and see, maybe if they don't tip on the app, maybe they tip you in cash, which is awesome because they can't track that. Hello. But I haven't gotten a cash tip in a long time, y'all. It's been a long time. When I first started, I was getting cash tips probably like once a day, maybe a couple times a week. But now I haven't got one in weeks. Everybody's tipping through the app. I guess maybe because Corona is worse. I don't know. Because I started during the Corona, so I don't know how that works, you guys. It all really depends on the area. Moral of the whole thing, you gotta get to know your area. That is the most important thing. You have to know the customers, the restaurants, all that kind of stuff, to know how much you're gonna get tipped from places. Don't worry if you're not accepting every order, you guys, because acceptance rate, as much as they want to try and say it, does not matter. All right, another thing is make sure you have gas. Don't take an order when you're running out of gas. Don't take an order when your phone is dying, because then if your phone dies, you're in trouble. How are you gonna know where the customer is at, what you're doing? It's very frustrating. So make sure you have your phone charged. Make sure you have gas in your car, because number one, you don't want to break down. You don't want to run out of gas. And then what if you're on an order? You don't want to get gas while you have an order, because then the food is getting cold, you guys. And that's a no-no. You don't want the food to get any colder than it already is going to get, because number one, you're driving from the restaurant to the customer. The food's going to get a little bit cold. Even if it's in your hot bag, it's not going to be as fresh as it was as if they were at the restaurant, you know? Another really big tip I have for you guys is, as much as you want to, don't speed. 2 reasons for that. You speed, cops are gonna get you and they're gonna pull you over, you're gonna get a ticket. So you're making money driving, but then if you speed and get pulled over, you're getting a ticket, which means you're gonna have to spend money to pay off that speeding ticket. So it's like the money you just earned goes down the drain because you got a speeding ticket. And number 2, it's gonna waste your gas faster if you're speeding. So conserve the gas, y'all, don't speed. A couple more, I'm almost done. So my next one will be when you have, sorry y'all, that's my fridge, ice maker. When you have an order that says leave at the door, make sure you guys take a picture showing where it's at. You always wanna take a picture. Don't not take a picture. And he sneezed. Don't not take a picture. You want to take a picture, and then it has a space for you to leave a note. So you can leave a note saying, I left your order at the door, or I left your order on the chair, I left it on the bench, and then say, I always write, thank you for ordering, comma, have a great day with an exclamation point. Always leave a cute little note, well, not cute, a nice little note just saying, you know, that you're appreciating them for ordering. You don't even have to write that. You can write, have a great day. You can just write, thank you for ordering. You can write, enjoy your food. Something, just a little note to make, personalize it just a little bit, you know, because they know who's dropping off the food, but just a little note goes a long way. It just lets them know, you know, that you care. And then there are some orders that say, hand it to the customer, but then the customer will put in the notes, leave it at the door, leave it by the garage, leave it on the chair. Hey, get out of here. 1 second, y'all. So when a customer does that, you're gonna wanna take a picture of it for record. So you're gonna take a picture of it at the door or the garage or wherever they tell you to leave it. And before you leave, there's the option to call or text the customer. You're gonna wanna text that picture to them because DoorDash can see everything that goes on. So when you're texting the customer, DoorDash knows you're texting the customer. So text that picture so you have proof that you left it at the door or the garage or on the bench or on the car, wherever they tell you to leave it, because people are rude and nasty and they want to try and get over on people, and they're going to say, my food wasn't dropped off. I didn't get my food. It says hand it to customer. Where's my food? You know? So it's just a way to cover yourself. And now with Uber, sidetrack on that, Uber has it to where some orders are going to require you to enter a PIN number that the customer is going to give you. So the customer is going to say, my PIN code is 1234. So before you leave, you're going to have to enter 1234 from the customer's mouth to your phone saying that it was delivered, which is really good because customers can't get over on you because you're entering the PIN that they know, only they know, that they're giving to you. So that's pretty awesome. But with DoorDash, this is just a way to cover your own butt, so we don't have any instance that says, you know, you didn't hand it to the customer. And of course, when you do that, you want to leave the same type of note. Say, hey, this is where I left your order. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Enjoy your food. Thank you for ordering. Have a great day. Enjoy your food. Anything like that, a little message goes a long way, you guys. And the last tip that I have for you guys is to save a little bit of the money that you make weekly for your taxes. At the end of the year, you're gonna probably have to pay taxes or pay on your taxes. So I would say save like 30% of your earnings weekly. If you want to do it weekly or a month, you could save like a whole day's worth of money. If you do it however you want to do it, just definitely save a percentage. I would say at least not 15. I'm thinking of if you leave a tip. Save at least like 30% for taxes, because you are going to have to, you know, think about that when it comes to the end of the year, which is like right now. Luckily, I have somebody that does my taxes, so she will help me along the way and figure out what I need to do, because I have no clue. I am not good with taxes, and I always just go to my lady, my tax lady, and she'll help me out. I've already asked her a little bit of stuff, so I'm not going to do one of those types of videos because I am not a tax professional. I know nothing about it. I just know you got to save a little bit for your taxes. So these are all of my tips that I have for doing DoorDash. If you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Don't forget to subscribe, you guys. Subscribe. I am on my way to that 1,000 subscribers. I am almost at 900. I'm so excited, you guys. I do giveaways every 100. I'm a little behind, I know. But then once I hit that 1,000, I am going to do one every month. So definitely you guys want to subscribe to be in on that. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video of my tips. If you guys have any other tips that you want to add, you can definitely leave it in the comments for every other Dasher to see, or Uber Eats person or Postmates person. That's another one. multi-app. Do multiple apps. Do DoorDash. Do Instacart. Do Grubhub. Do Instacart, Grubhub, Uber, DoorDash, PostMates, and then every state has, I'm sure, different ones. Multi-app is the way to go. Try out one app at a time. Like try DoorDash by itself, and then if you're not making the money that you want to make, try out all these other apps as well, you guys. But I gotta go, and I will see you guys later.